Thanks so much for joining us at Bud's BMW today. My name's Kristian, and I cannot wait to show you the absolute beast that is the BMW i4 M50. The i4 M50 has 536 horsepower, but it's instantaneous. You don't have to wait for any turbos to spool up. You put your foot down and it gives it all to you right away. And let's not forget, with 586 pound-feet of torque, this is a beast. Charging throughout the day is going to be around 9 hours if you're going to drain the battery all the way down. But we do have a preferred partner that's going to help you install the level 2 charger in your garage, and they're Q-Merit. And I'll be sure to provide you with a little more information on them later. So there's going to be a few differences naturally coming out of your M3 that takes 93 octane and filling up with electricity, but I'm going to make it a little bit simpler to understand. So you're going to be able to install a level 2 charger at your home, but you already have the availability of level 1. You simply plug it into the wall and it's going to charge at around 1% an hour. So nothing crazy. But with Q-Merit's installation of your wall charger, you're going to be able to charge this bad boy up in around 9 hours, which is overnight. And if you are at work with your level 2, you can simply plug it in there as well. Now, if you find yourself in a position where there's a level 3 charger nearby, or if you're on a commute and you do notice it show up on your BMW iDrive, you're able to arrive at the station and expect only half an hour to charge up to 80%. So this is a really quick solution to on-the-go charging. It's as simple as opening up the lower section of your port, and the DC fast charger will plug directly into the entire charging socket. This is an excellent solution for on-the-go. Now, with the BMW i4, the design of the vehicle was a focus on both achieving maximum range, but also maximum performance. With the M3, as you imagine, all of these surfaces on the front bumper are cutouts to allow the air to go into the engine. But because the batteries don't need to breathe in the same way, the kidney grills are filled in so that air can slide around. And that's how BMW was able to achieve a drag coefficient of just 0.25. With the i4, you can simply use either the BMW app, or in the iDrive system, you can tell the vehicle when you plan to leave. And if it's charged, the vehicle is actually able to start drawing battery power to both precondition the interior, but also ensure that the batteries are at the ideal operating temperature when you leave. So there's just a lot of peace of mind here. As you may know, cold weather can decrease the overall capacity of a battery cell. So BMW has very intelligently found a way to input a destination into the navigation system, for example, a charging station, and the vehicle is actually able to preheat the batteries so that when you arrive, the batteries are able to take in the most amount of electricity possible, despite it being negative temperatures outside, which is excellent technology. Now, to kind of simulate the drive that you're going to be doing on a daily basis, I picked a test drive route around here that is more of a in around town driving route, but it also allows us to try out a few of the different brake regeneration modes. The brake regeneration modes will allow you to choose whether you want the car to bring you to a slow stop or if you'd like it to coast. The benefit of the one pedal driving feel, or the high brake regen, is that you can maximize the energy input back into the batteries, which is of course an example of commitment to sustainability, but it also allows you to inject a little more power into the batteries as you drive. Now, with the My BMW app, you're actually able to use your phone like a key. So approaching the vehicle, you can simply walk up to it and the vehicle will unlock. But as you leave the i4, it's going to lock itself behind you, which is peace of mind, but it also gives you a strong sense of security. And with the BMW Digital Key Plus, you're actually able to leave your phone in the wireless charging tray. And while it charges, it also allows you to use your phone as if it's the key. So you don't need to bring the fob with you anymore. You can just use your phone. Now, the BMW i4, being a Grand Coupe, allows for more backseat space and a very substantial cargo space in the trunk. You actually have seats for 3 back there, but the trunk space is 475 liters large, which means that nobody on the road trip is going to need to leave anything behind. Now, with the BMW drive modes, as you can imagine, if you want to unleash the full potential of 536 horsepower, down below on my right hand, we can select Sport mode, or even Sport Sport Boost, which is an extra dynamic setting, and it gives you maximum potential out of the batteries. Now, being a dual motor, that does mean that you have X-Drive, which is going to be an extremely confident system in the winter. But if you did want to go and scale things back, maximize your range, we can go into Eco Pro mode, which will reduce the efficiency of certain interior items, such as the heated seats or even the climate control, meaning that you can get wherever you need to go with confidence.